Hello and welcome. Today in Warhammer I want to talk about the endgame fatigue. I think lots of us struggle with it because even CA want to focus, us to enjoy as long of a mid and early game, and they try to extend the early game as long as possible because late game is usually when you start out of resolve. And this battle, it pretty much pushed me into thinking about that because look at this army. Except heroes, because they were freshly leveled, Krugav is pretty much max level. But Soul Grinders, we got even Dreadquake Mortar. And I'm going against pretty good army. I'm actually surrounded by multiple armies of dwarves, but this one is the first. And late game fatigue makes you push you to thinking you can kill everything. And I was like not even paying attention when I did this, and I almost lost half of the army, and I was like, okay, I need to look at the other screen because it's not in fact out to win. And I'm burning this ammo purposely because these cannons are vicious. So the late game fatigue pushes us to do stupid things. We start paying less attention. We're just like get bored of it. And I'm interested in what do you do to prevent that fatigue. What do you do to have fun even in late game? And what I do is I build the thematic armies. In every campaign, I build thematic armies. I build thematic armies for a reason that every battle with this army feels different. This extend enjoyment of a battle because hey, this is a Soul Grinder stack. I have a Plague Ogres, I have a Plague Toads, I have balanced army with Chaos Dwarves, Dreadquakes, and other units from this guy. I have a balanced army. I have a Bile Trolls, I have Chosen army, I have Cavalry army. Each army presents different gameplay. So every time I play, I need to, it's not going to be like auto resolve. It's not going to be like, let me think, Dwarves Gyrocopter armies. That's the reason I have a rule when I play Dwarves. 2, up to 3, depends on a campaign, but up to 3 Gyrocopter armies max. I stick to 2. And now I start switching it to Gyro Bombers because Gyro Bombers feels much more fun. It's better like steam shot, like versus it's definitely more enjoyable seeing that. Plus the reload is shorter. It's just more enjoyable. And sometimes, especially in a late game, I don't mind spending a couple of turns building an army. So when I start thinking about it, I start recruiting and preparing. So this is for Nurgle, but for Dwarves I have a Slayer army, I have an Iron Drake's army, I have Hammerer's army, Gyro Bombers, Gyrocopters, Thunder Barges, not really my thing. They're very fun and do, but versus Dark Elves, they're not that fun. Heroes army, I do multiple things to have more fun. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only thing you can do to vary from, your gameplay style. Like normal play style, when you conquer, you develop. You can't do anything with buildings. You can't do anything anywhere. The only difference is like, I could bribe somebody to like me with settlements and suddenly be my friend. Like, I don't know, in this campaign, Grimgor is my vassal. Very good vassal. Jesus, Grimgor is so good. But I was thinking about, in fact, bribing Wissenland to get their units, to friendly recruitment, but also to do stuff. Unfortunately, this is Tamrakan campaign, so Wissenland is not the fun one to play. And I don't know if there would be some kind of army painting that people want, or some kind of, I don't know, something to do. I think it would be more enjoyable, because what else we can do to have, fun, to prevent late game fatigue. How do you deal with it? What do you do to have more fun in late game when there is, when auto-resolve fiesta begins, and because my armies are actually, I like to play them and I have fun with them, I tend to not auto-resolve fiesta that much, because hey, there is so much other things I could do and I still enjoy playing manually. I know sometimes it's like Pyrrhic victory, close victory. I still play manually because I just have fun. And I know a lot of people just abandon campaign at this point, because what's the point? I abandon campaigns when I stream them. When it's like to a point where I start steamroll and it's just easy, I just give up on streaming more, because what's the point? Nobody wants to watch, auto-resolve fiesta. But I'm really interested. Oh my god! But I'm really interested. What do you think? I'm interested in ideas. I'm looking for ideas how to make my campaigns much more enjoyable. So please hit me in the comments. I'm gonna read every single one of them, like I did when I said I don't like to lose, and how I cope with losing and how I don't actually cope with losing. But definitely I'm interested, what do you do to have more fun in the late game? Late game campaigns where you start, auto-resolving fiesta. I hate auto-resolving fiesta because it's boring. But again, I'm leaving it up to you because I'm very curious. So please help me out. Tell me, what do you do? And I'm open for ideas. And if I collect enough ideas, I'm going to present them in a video, gather from you. And it's going to be like, hey guys, it's your ideas how to have more fun in the late game. So, yep. That's it from me today. Subscribe if you like my channel. Have a good day, and till the next time, take care and bye-bye.